again. The kids are home, so I thought I had to cease and desist. But my darling has given me some extra time to finish botelling for the ABCSA. I can't wait to get some proper feedback. I don't know if I told you on the last episode what we won a gold for in the last comp, because I've submitted some stuff into a couple of comps since we've been online, and one of those was from years and years ago, maybe 5 years now. We did a Southern Hemisphere Christmas ale, and there's a video of the Dudley and I reviewing it. Now, I kept one of those bottles in perfect condition. I kept it at about 3 degrees for the entire time in a fridge, upright. And what happened was, it smoothed out perfectly and kept the lovely spice flavours and so it won gold for the most. It's like, I think it's, in my memory, it's 30D as per the BJCP, which is like maybe herb and spice beer. If I'm wrong, it was this, but I think it was 30D, herb and spice beer. Now, I've got some other feedback back. Nothing earth-shattering. A couple of mid-30s, stuff like that. Didn't win any other medals at the recent, but I can't remember how I did the other one. I'll look through it and we'll do another update. But just good feedback on the beer and tasting and stuff. A couple of bottles, the labels were wrong, which wasn't good, because that meant that they were incorrectly submitted into the wrong category, you know. So yeah, so anyway, that was that, and this is now. So I'm not going to get all 12 bottles out because we don't need all 12 right now, but I'm using the swing tops for these because I spoke to the man at the homebrew shop. Not my regular. I didn't go and see John today. I went to Brewcraft because I was out doing something else. I was like, I have to go get these. Before I do that, I will show you. Here it is. So here is the finished version of my berry mead. And what I've done, I've put those lovely little heat seal capsules and just used like a shitty Azeto heat gun, and it looks really fantastic. I cannot wait to have a couple of little swiggles of that fun. Yes. So these are brand new bottles, but we still anesthetize because that's just who I am. So this C2C mead. Alright, what happened was, here's what happened. Andrew the Jack Simpson rang me one day and said, "You'll never believe it, Hannah's pregnant again." Now, this was very soon after the birth of his young son. I won't say his name, just in case. But, so I said, "Andrew, to commemorate this lovely phone call and you telling me that your darling partner is pregnant again, I'm going to make you a drink. I'm going to make you a mead so we can age it and drink it together." And it was named C2C ratio mead. You can use your imagination to figure out what the C2C is. The C2C ratio, Andrew's C2C ratio is quite high, obviously. And so I thought, I'm going to try something here because I've loved fruited meads. I want something that's going to kind of age a little bit, but not age too long, was the key. And so I stole the recipe. Not stole the recipe. Yes, I did. I stole the recipe. I'm a regular user of the Reddit subreddit r/mead. Believe it or not. And I went and found like one of the most popular recipes I could find on there. It was called a Joma mead, which is I don't know what that stands for. or Joam mead. I think it's called Joma, as like but it's Joam. Orange juice and mead, juice of the orange and mead, something like that. So what I did was I got some more fantastic homegrown honey. My father-in-law, I'm very, very lucky. My father-in-law is an apiarist, beekeeper of sorts, and he gives us fresh, lovely mead, honey on the regular, and I turn it into juicy, yummy mead. One of which, the 5-year from the last ABCSA, was gold medal winning, and unfortunately couldn't be entered into the national competition because it was all gone. That smells fan-fucking-tastic. So, let's start. I used some really lovely mead and some Valencia oranges, the real juicy ones. And what I did was let it sit. So, if I recall, his son now is about 6 months old, what I was saying. So this must be about a year old. A year to just over a year it's been sitting. So it's about time to give it a try, and if it works, I've got the recipe written down and all of that jazz, and I will make more. This already smells like some of the best mead I've made. I don't know if that's the combination of the juice that I like. I really like, I'm a big citrus guy. Start to really like. Now I've cleaned, so what I'm doing is I've got a lovely clean thing down here now. And I put my clean and sanitized bottles in. Righty tighty. And I then just pump it. As Black Eyed Peas once told us to do. One more pump. Oh. Excuse me while I fill up these meow. This smells fantastic. There's no back sweetening or anything. This is just how it is. The other stuff I've back sweetened. God, this smells amazing. I'm wasting a tiny bit, but not really. Okay, we've got 7. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pour this into here. And I'm going to have a little sip skis. Because I'm very excited. Please don't drop in there. It's alright, you put it in there. So, off the bat, the best smelling mead I've ever made. Off the bat. That is exactly what you want. That's really rich in honey, really sweet still. That is lovely and juicy. Smells alcoholic, which is fantastic for somebody like me. And we've been loving, Georgia and I have been drinking, been getting onto fortified wine a lot lately. And actually enjoying fortified Riesling a little bit. It kind of reminds me of that, the smell. Just do a little bit of this, well, that's clean. And go back in there. I don't mind dumping out this batch of Star San. I know that you can use it and reuse it, and it is expensive, but kind of just been using it as a wash basin because I'm not in it. My shed is not organised. That is like on the next on my list of to-dos is to just please get organised. And speaking of, there we go. 2024 mead, dry mead, BJCP M1A first. Okay, now sanitized. There's a tiny little bit of meat in there. I'm going to taste. Daddy like. That is That is amazing. Let's describe it. Hang on. I'm just gonna. So, aroma is, yeah, like I've been saying, rich honey fruit, but like almost like a fortified white wine. Thick, sweet, like a dessert wine, like if you've ever had a Gewürztraminer, but oh wow, alcohol burn as it goes down. I need to do some calculations and figure out what we're sitting at here because fire. I know there was a lot of sugar to water ratio with this, so there you have it. I am sad that I'm going to lose that bottle. These are fantastic and they're expensive, so annoying. When you so with the brew competition, the bottles just stay with the you obviously don't get them back, and but why am I finding it very hard to do this one? I didn't fuck up the first one at all, did I? What have I done wrong? Get out of here. Silly little minx. I am fucking... Why am I having trouble? Maybe we're gonna do it like that. Sorry, I'm going silent because I'm trying to figure this out and I just can't do it. Yeah, that's too tight. What is going on here? I did the first one perfectly. Pretended like I knew what I was doing. Okay, that one's on and done. I don't know what I did or how I did that. Whatever. Let's have another little sip. I think I'm going to stick to mead, making mead. I do wonder how that's going to go at comp. I am adding it as a citrus mead. Yes? Yeah, well, how much, you know? Because of the oranges in there. I did that one perfectly. I don't know how I messed that other one up. We're gonna have to watch it back and see. This is very exciting to me. This tastes really, really good. Okay, I'm doing it perfectly now. Something I don't know what I did. I did something wrong though. So yeah, that's it. So I probably should have done that. Saturday, the 30th of August, 12:05, because we're doing another homebrew weekend. It's on the same day. What of it? It won't be when you're watching this on the YouTubes. It'll be a week apart, and I have to start making more videos and catching up because I had a 6-month break. But I didn't. Do you know what I mean? 6 months break from recording. Oof. So yeah, for reference, 12 of these 500ml bottles are about $50 Australian. What that is to everyone else, I do not know, my dear. But these plastic ones, it's about $1 a bottle, for example. Wowza. I'm going to save some of that and give Georgia a little sipsies because I think she will also like that. I should check to see if my microphone is recording. It is fantastic. So look, that's how you create, or not create, but craft a swing bottle. We've got some Joma mead, and hopefully, in the not too distant future, I'll be able to give you an update with some scores. I think I actually have to go back through the videos and see what I promised and what I obviously did not deliver. Hope you're brewing good beer, hope you're making good mead, hope you're enjoying good beer, hope you're drinking fantastic mead. I'll see you on the next one.